Hi friends, Namaste to all my fellow meditators. Today we come up with one more topic, that is health. Health is most important to all of us, right? So we will discuss this in two short videos. One is we will see how what is health and what we will define it and how we can do the positive affirmations. And tomorrow we will see how power of thoughts will have an effect on health. Okay, today we'll see what is health, right? So health, we are living in the universe of yes. We say this is yes universe. No matter what you choose, what you believe to think, the universe will always say yes to you. Okay, so you think that I am at good health, the universe say yes. You think that I am sick, universe say yes. You think that I am poor, universe will say yes. So remember that we are in the yes universe. Universe supports yes to every belief that you are, every affirmation that you are doing, every belief that you are believing it, right? So you are in the yes world, so you also say all positive things and say yes. Okay, so be clear, your body is always trying to manifest the optimal health. Body is always want to give you the good health. Be sure that however, no matter what, how you are treating, it is always trying to give you the good health. If you treat it so badly, then only it is going to that disease. Okay, so now if you take a good care of your body, it reward you with vibrant health and energy. Only thing is you have to take good care of your body. How do you take the good care of your body? Give a good food, right food, also give a right thought. So body is nothing but your body, mind and soul. So you have to feed all the three, physical body, mind and soul. If you feed all the three with the right things, then you will have a vibrant health and energy. Okay, so illness, what are the things that contribute to illness? Do you know how the illness will come? Life is just the mirror of your inner thoughts. Nothing but your health is nothing but your inner thoughts and your beliefs. So always our beliefs are the one which is talking to us. If you take some time to listen, every cell in your body is saying something. Every cell in your body is responding the way you are actually thinking. So when you are actually paying some illness or some disease, do you know what the body is saying? Hey, listen to me. Hey, pay attention to me. That is what it is trying to say. That, okay, not that go do that, do this. If you have to pay attention to every cell of your body. Some people don't want to get sick, right? But how to avoid this sometimes they want to avoid the unpleasant situation. For that, what they will say, I'm sick, because there is some unpleasant situation is there. You will see, you feel sick because you want to avoid that situation. You feel sick and you will say sick, because here it is not the sick, is dis-ease. That unpleasantness situation is a dis-ease. This is not actual illness. Dis-ease is a situation. Do you know that there is an interesting story, interesting theory written in the book Love Your Disease? There is a book Love Your Disease by John Harrison. He is saying that whoever goes to the doctor, only 30% of the people will listen to follow the doctor's instructions. Others just go to the doctor in order to tell whatever that they have, that chronic things, right? They just want to go and went out and come back, and they themselves heal their disease. Here doctor also knows that, okay, these people don't want, and he will hear and he will send them. So here, yeah, one person will have the authority and other person has to pay. Both are satisfied there. Okay, so not all the diseases are like should be treated by some medicine. Okay, you have to treat, you can treat by yourself, and the body is having the self-healing power. True healing involves three things: body, soul, mind. If you are actually treating these three things, nothing will come back again. If you don't address your soul and your spirit or soul and mind, if you are just treating the body, it is always that manifests again, because your mind is thinking it again and again, right? So always that it will get manifested again. How to release your health problems? Okay, I'm willing to release the need in me to create that created this health condition. You affirm yourself that you are willing to release the need in you that created whatever the health conditions. You list out all your mother's illness, you list out all your father's illness, you list out what illness that you have. Do you find any pattern between them? Try. If you have the pattern, you can just release it, because you are believing that disease is there within you. Don't believe that. Your father is a separate person. They had a different mind, different soul, different physical body. You are separate physical body, mind and soul. Okay, what do you remember? Suppose if you want to get that, what do you remember as a childhood, right? Do you actually enjoy your disease? Do you learn this disease is from your parents? Do you believe that this illness in the childhood it came, so you are acting today? Is it there something like that? How do you contribute your state of health today? What is your contribution? What is the belief system that it has actually contributing? Complete some few of the sentences, right? Oh, I get sick if I avoid that. If I get sick if I always want to do that. I get sick as a child, so my mother said this. Oh, I has greatest fear that I will sick if I go there. So these are all the belief systems that you have from the childhood, right? Friends, you all listed all and take out all the things that you can, because if they are just beliefs, take out all the things from your life. In that way, you can avoid the sickness. It is just the dis-ease. It is not the sick. Dis-ease. You just go with the ease so that this will get disappear. So what are the exercise or the power of affirmations that you can write? Just think that do not affirm yourself. I don't want sickness. Don't do that. I am in a good health. I'm in a good health. Already I'm accepting the good health. I deserve the good health. I listen and love my body messages. Whatever it is saying, I listen and love my body messages. My health is radiant, vibrant, and I'm dynamic now. I'm grateful for my perfect health. So you deserve the good health. So instead of, I'll just take a couple of examples, right? Do I deserve a good health? If you question yourself, no, I don't deserve, because my mom is having the thyroid, my dad is having the heart problems. I may get any one of it, or I may get both. This kind of thinking, this kind of belief will make you more disease, and it will lead to the sickness. You say, I accept and deserve perfect health now. Do not think about all the things. What do I fear most in my health? I fear about my old age, because my father died like this, my grandfather died like. Don't get in there. So I am safe and well now. I am always loved. Think like that. So in this way, for everything, don't go to the whatever the belief system you have. Positive affirmations you make for your health. So some of the positive affirmations that you can make for your healthy body is, my body heals rapidly. Whatever happens, my body heals rapidly. My body is ideal for me in this lifetime. I love every cell of my body. Talk to every cell. It responds. I filled with energy and enthusiasm. I am healthy, whole, and filled with joy. Good health is mine now, and I release the past. I go within and connect with the part of my life that knows how to heal. I am the only person who has control of my eating habit. Suppose if you say that is not a good eating habit, you have a control. Some people will say, oh, how do you eat everyday healthy food? What actually stopping you not to eat any healthy food? Do you think junk is only the tasty food? That is your belief. When you know that junk is actually harming your health, why do you want to go? Just for 2 seconds on your tongue? Can't you stop it? So if you think like that, that resistance will not be there. You allow your life vitality and flow through me. I am grateful of my healthy body, and I love my life. I am gentle with my body and love myself. I give myself permission to be well. Before closing, right, I'll just give you an example. I'm remembering my college days. When I'm doing my college, 100% attendance is must. If you are sick, what they used to tell is, come to the college, there is a sick room. There will be a bed, there will be a medicine, and there will be a nurse. You can stay there. But you are not allowed to stay at home. That is how my college rule is there. After seeing that sick room once, second time, even if you are sick, we used to feel like, oh no, we are good, we will go to the classes. Because we are sick of going to that sick room. So they are actually, now I'm remembering like how they are affirming ourselves not to stay alone somewhere in that room and just be thinking that I am safe, right? Now, even now in my life, I got that nature like, okay, even if I'm sick, I'll do all my work and thinking that I'm all right. I'm okay. I don't go to that dis-ease mentality, right? So likewise, if you also think that you're always radiant and you're always doing good, the small illness or small disease, just talk to your body what it is actually giving it, how it is doing it, right? Then you can able to do that. You can able to get radiate a good health. Tomorrow we will see how your thought process, right? How your thoughts are actually affecting your health. That we will see in one more session. Thank you, friends. Thank you, thank you, thank you.